So you may have some resentment, maybe some resentment energy around you. Opposite end of the spectrum. Somebody may be rejecting some resentment from you. You may have that resentment towards them. Let's see where this resentment is coming from now. This resentment upright energy is coming from. So Knight of Cups in reverse, heartbreak, deceit, disappointment, unrealistic, turmoil, avoiding conflict. Now this Knight is in reverse. I'm thinking this is the situation you have resentment towards. May have been some heartbreak, some deceit, some disappointment you had from someone else. Something you probably saw as unrealistic. Mind you, it probably pushed you to the point of seeing it as unrealistic. That's probably why you feel like it's turmoil, avoiding a conflict. Now, mind you, could be avoiding this conflict with this heartbreak situation, probably because you still got some resentment towards it, man. Not saying you ain't wrong. Let's see more into the situation. So, Page of Pentacles in reverse, unrealistic. Oh, that unrealistic is on here twice. So unrealistic goals, lack of progress, short-term focus, unhealthy lifestyle, disloyalty, rebellious, frustration. I feel like the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles in reverse is some, I appreciate the love, is the energy you have towards the situation that you have resentment towards. And emphasis on that unrealistic goal. I really feel like that's where that disappointment, mind you, heartbreak, deceit, disappointment. That disappointment is from thinking that it was something realistic. And it wasn't until you got down to the end of the road that you realized this is really unrealistic. Probably has something to do with the unhealthy lifestyle. Some disloyalty involved. I could understand the frustration. And then, mind you, no telling how long you put your energy into this situation just to see that you had lack of progress, man. And if other people were involved in this incident that has you still have you in this, appreciate the love, y'all, that has you in this resentment kind of energy, it was some disloyalty involved. So six of Pentacles upright. Look, generosity, share wealth, giving and receiving, prosperity, financial support, stability. This screams you were taken advantage of. And that would make sense why you would still have some resentment later on down the line. It's probably gonna take you a long time to get over this. I really feel like this is your energy that you gave off, and whatever this resentment situation is, this is what you gave off. That Six of Pentacles, sharing wealth, giving and receiving, prosperity, financial support. They probably even saw you as this. Like they probably even had you in that seat of the financial supporter. Emperor upright. Oh man, for fatherhood, authority, structure, dominating male, practicality, experienced and powerful, discipline and focus. I feel like this is what you're standing on now. I feel like you went from Six of Pentacles to the Emperor. That's why you got that resentment. Like I even feel like, how I say it, like a disappointed father kind of the seat that you sit in at. It's like that what you sit in now. That authority figure, like not even, hold on, how I say it. Somebody highly in a high seat looking down on minions is where you sitting at now. But mind you, you started off up under somebody's foot that took advantage of your generosity. You went from up under their foot to looking above them, looking down on them like minions is what I see now. Because now you're thinking practically. They probably still involved in this unhealthy lifestyle. They still probably have it, focused on these short-term goals, short-term focuses and shit. Now here you are on the end of the spectrum, flew down the timeline, sitting in this energy seat. Sitting in this Emperor energy seat. But you still got your resentment. I don't blame you, man. This Emperor, too, I feel like a scorned Emperor is what you feel like. It's not an Emperor in the reverse. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not using your seat to rain down on people, or, you know what I'm saying, you're not abusing your authority. You're just sitting in that seat of authority. You know what I'm saying? It's probably because you picked up your pieces. You picked up your pieces, put your puzzle back together and moved on. But when you still look back on the situation, you still got resentment towards it. I mean, hey, if the burn was that deep, you almost can't blame me. 2 of Pentacles upright, finding balance, time management, adaptability, priorities, making a choice. See, you made a choice to get out of the situation. This is another reason why you can sit in that Emperor seat. I even feel like, you know, whatever this is a reflection of the past. It doesn't represent this Emperor seat that you sit in now, but you can sit in this seat because you made that good choice. You made the good choice to get on the good foot. You made a good choice to take your wealth, your share of wealth, to better deserving people, places, and things. You're still not focusing. You're not putting that energy towards this heartbreak and these unrealistic goals and unhealthy lifestyle. Whatever it is you hold a resentment about, you're not putting that energy towards that. But you resent it, meaning you won't go back. You probably won't indulge in that shit no more. You won't involve yourself in them people. Probably won't even live in the same area type shit. Like, this gives me, you remember, you scorn and won't forget, but you won't go back. See, the Hermit, the light, self-reflection, introspection, enlightenment, spiritual contemplation, receiving and giving guidance. I feel like this is what got you out of that. I think you were guided out of that generosity, which probably made you vulnerable to whatever the situation was. Mind you, it makes sense to everybody's situation individually. You know what your situation is and how to apply what I'm saying. I think you got the light to make better choices too. Probably choosing better friends, probably choosing a better family. Because mind you build your family. You know, your blood family is what you're born into, but you build your family. So you made better choices about, who's going to be a part of your family, your friends, colleagues, what you were going to involve in, what you was going to put your energy towards. You made a better decision. Once again, that guidance you received is what's allowing you to sit in this Emperor seat. And not only that, it gives you the wisdom and knowledge. So as in this Emperor seat, you can give it to others. Okay? Like I said, you didn't make the choice to stay in those bad places, that unhealthy lifestyle, short-term focuses and shit, wrapped up in disappointment, constantly avoiding conflicts. You didn't choose that door. So justice in reverse. So I feel like now, as the Emperor, now you can serve justice to others. Okay? Prejudice, injustice, inequality, legal complications, dishonesty, failure to take responsibility, unfairness. This is the justice you're raining down on that situation you got this resentment over. This is why you still holding that resentment. And mind you, a lot of people say, oh, you have to forgive. That's a religious belief. For my religious believers, I'm not talking down on it, but I'm just saying spirituality teaches you, your body knows what to do to keep itself safe. Resentment sometimes is a feeling that can keep you from going back places. Resentment sometimes is needed so you won't walk back in them spaces. So you don't have to brush elbows with them people anymore. So you don't constantly be smiling in them people's faces and they talking shit behind your back. Sometimes resentment protects you from certain places you don't need to step into. I'm sorry. Sometimes turning the other cheek and forgiving is like a revolving door for people to keep coming back and fucking you over. And I feel like now you have that wisdom and experience and that knowledge not to go back there. And not let people to trick you back there as well. When I say you have it. Okay? Now, mind you, justice, I'm going to break this down too for my card readers. Justice upright, yes. Transparency, cause and effect, all of that. But in reverse, you have guidance to call out injustice, prejudice, inequality, legal complications, dishonesty. You can literally sit in that place to weigh justice in on people. Okay? Matter of fact, too, when it comes to your personal situation and generosity, now you know when to cut off the faucet. Okay, that is a form of retribution. Okay, consequences. People fuck you over, you know how to cut it off now. Wheel of Fortune, this is why you're going to have good luck, man. This is why you're going to have good luck. Cyclic nature of life, lucky, destiny, good fortune, turning points, decisive moment. You're going to have good luck. And not only that, because I feel like you've already done the work to reevaluate your situation. And like I said, learn the to-dos and what not to do's. So now you can make better decisions too for yourself. You can also give that wisdom and guidance to others to make better decisions so they can have lucky destiny, so they can have good fortune, so they can have these good turning points. Because your life was pretty much, or this situation itself was a turning point. It can't be your life. This probably was a little chapter. But you can help people make good decisions to make good chapters for themselves. 8 of Swords, upright, feeling powerless, unproductive, victim mentality, trapped, restricted, helpless, imprisonment, dilemma. I feel like this was some of your energy of what you was feeling. Being generous amongst folks. Probably that heartbreak. But I feel like you got the light out of that. What's good is you didn't stay stuck there. So now you in a good place to receive your good luck because you didn't stay stuck there. Okay, you made the choice. You made that choice for something better. What? Just for confirmation, just gonna reconfirm. The personal card was resentment, y'all. 9 of Swords, upright, anxiety, fear, despair, helplessness, isolation, nightmares, breaking point, anguish, overwhelmed. This is why you still hold resentment. Whatever the situation was, whoever it involved, any person, places, or things, this is the feeling that it had you in. I feel like this is why you had to kind of like bust up out of that and do something different, make better choices, get in better environments, involve yourself in better things. Yeah, but you still have resentment towards whatever that was in the past. I don't blame you. Just know that's going to be your internal protection to keep you going back there. All right, y'all.